Добро пожаловать в Be Happy Few. И мы продолжаем играть за Салли. Довольно интересно за нее играть. Интереснее, чем за Артура, по мне так. У нее больше сложность. О, боже ж ты мой. У нее намного сложнее. Ну. И она мне симпатизирует. А вот Артуру нет. Ну да. Да, говнюк Артур. Не будем вспоминать его. Все. Кто это? Так, мы идем к химику. Серьезно? Они хотят, чтобы я жрала светламин с этими. Разворачивать. Я не хочу светламин жрать.
Well, if it isn't Sally Boyle. Himself is upstairs tinkering.
When will he be?
It's been weeks now. It's a device you left behind. Apparently, it's quite clever and complex.
I just came to buy some chemicals.
Over my cold, dead body.
Fiona.
It's not just borrowing my man while you were here. I could have got over that. It's the ambitions you put into him.
Fiona, I'm sorry.
He wants to be more than a village chemist. How's that, I says? Will you go to London to study to be a doctor? Will you take over Hayworth Labs? She still wouldn't take you back, I says. But you sold him the stars. And now he can't barely see where he's going.
Maybe he liked me because I thought he could be more. You ever think of that?
Get out of here. Get out, you witch. And don't let the door hit you in the arse on the way out.
Дядь.
You're looking fine today.
Lovely day for it.
Ну и что нам делать теперь? Салли, что нам делать?
Couldn't be better, thanks.
Get out of here. Get out, you witch.
Well,
Let the door hit you in the
she's
arse on the
mellowed.
way out.
Fiona said Stuart's been working on my old pituitary extractor. Maybe I can get it back from him later, when she's not in the shop. Wait. Harry Cavendish. He still works for the labs, doesn't he? And he owes me a favour. I'll drop by his house.
Как далеко нам идти? О, совсем недалеко. Хорошо иметь связи. У Салли те в долгу, эти в долгу. А, вот что это за дверь была.
Harry? It's Sally. Sally Boyle.
Just a moment. Just a moment, damn it. I can't get to the door as fast as I used to.
Вау.
Sally Boyle. I haven't seen you in a dog's age.
What
Что с ним?
happened to your eyes?
Oh, this little thing. Dr. Hughes miscalculated the brominating reaction and it blew up in my face. Then he convinced Dr. Verloc it was my fault. So I got the sack.
That weasel.
Oh, you don't have to pretend you're interested in the tedious old lab. How's the glamorous life of an experimental chemist?
It's a bit blocked at the moment. Can't get mercury amalgam.
Did you know they vent gallons of it onto Rat Home? Oh, well, you wouldn't. You've moved on to greener pastures.
I'm sorry. I thought Anton knew what he was doing.
Oh, I don't blame you for leaving us all behind. When love fades,
Но все-таки
you
это
have
было
to
тебе,
move
да?
on. Well, I'm sure you'll figure out where to find some amalgam.
Maybe I will. But someone's got to prove it was Dr. Hughes's fault you lost your eyes.
You know, you're right. He could hurt someone else.
Is there any evidence that it was his fault?
You know, now that you mention it, his lab notes. He keeps them in his doctor bag. I bet they're all the evidence I need. Oh, you know what? I bet they'd also tell me how to extract the amalgam you need out of the stuff the lab is piping onto Rat Home.
I'll get you his lab notes.
Here's where he lives. Come back, and I'll tell you where to find the pump outlet.
Don't go anywhere.
Wouldn't dream of it.
Далеко мне идти? Нет, недалеко. Он там это, не упал случаем? Не разбился, все с ним нормально?
To run away to my secret tree to cry. And Arthur would come and sit with me. Happiest time of my life, I suppose. In retrospect.
Не вспоминай ты этого мудака. О. Здрасте. У вас есть
Come
что-нибудь?
on over here and unpack your drink.
Got anything yummy and new?
Палка, простая паприка, вага, самопатель. Блин! Мы сейчас пойдем взламывать, да? Я могу что-нибудь тебе продать?
Wise man, what? Wise
that?
man. A
Обмен.
word to the efficient.
Let's spend my money, shall we?
Я отдам тебе. Жаль.
Is sufficient. You know
Sure.
what I mean?
Ой. Это я куда прибежал? Ой-ой-ой. Как отсюда выбраться-то? О, нет. О, нет, вот в чем проблема. Там доктора. Это ведь местность с докторами, да? И вот что я сделать должна?
Well, you can't say Dr. Hughes doesn't have a keen sense of style. I'd better be particularly careful in there.
You're a credit to
If
us
he knows
all.
I'm there, it'll get nasty fast.
Мне страшно туда ходить. Я не готова. Я не готова, мне очень страшно. Сначала пойдем туда. Ой, идем к этому. Дуралею, значит. Потому что если он нам даст изюминку, то мы сможем себя обезопасить. Ну, я надеюсь, что мы сможем себя хоть немного обезопасить. Нам нужно посмотреть, как они ходят. Они точно так же ходят, как вот ходили у Артура, или нет? Эти доктора. Так. Ну и что, вы хотите сказать, его тут нету? Черт. Абсолютно ничего не могу сделать. Абсолютно ничего не могу сделать.
Morning.
Have you got my bird feeder?
No, not quite. Check back in a little while.
Блин.
What's your fancy?
Ладно.
Come again soon. You never know when we'll have something new.
Star. Come on, everybody. It's time for everyone to gather in front of the telly. And if you're inside, be sure to go.
Ой. Вы уже тут
Thought I'd
стоите?
pop in to see what's new.
Купить, не купить?
I'm gonna chuck something in case I need to run.
Ребенок плачет. Что там? Или это показывает, что мой ребенок уже плачет? Я ничего себе не должна, машина.
Please stop crying. Please. This would be so much easier if I had someone to help. But it can't be your daddy because he's a... Well, I think he's a bit of a psychopath. And I suppose if I were with him, the moment you went to sleep, he'd want attention for himself, and then I'd be so desperately tired I'd bludgeon him to death. And wouldn't we be in a pickle then?
Кто ее отец? Ну? Давай теперь попьем уже наконец. Вот и вся уставшая. А, похлебка все исправил.
No, darling. I'm not sure what we do after we get out. We'll cross that bridge once we get across the river.
You have such a wonderful sense of humor.
Ох, ох, ох. А почему все такое бесцветное, я не поняла.
that? Marco? Marco?
Черт. Может убить его.
Did you think I...
Салли нам пиздец.
Kiss my ass!
You don't have to feel down, my dear.
Ох. Ванды. Имя знакомое.
This must be the bag Harry wanted.
Ох, ох, ох. Теперь осталось отсюда выбраться.
Quite a sturdy bag. I wonder if Gwen would fit in it.
Отдать Гарри.
Yeah. She'd need to be able to breathe. Some source of oxygen. And soundproofing in case she starts crying. I bet Lionel could make something like that.
Надеюсь, это поможет.
Harry? It's Sally. Sally Boyle.
Just a moment. Just a moment, damn it. I can't get to the door as fast as I used to. Did you get Dr. Hughes's bag?
I've got it.
Aren't you Brillo? Well, here's the formula you'll need. You can get to Rathome via the maintenance tunnels. There's a code at the door. It's 1649.
I really am sorry about the accident. I thought Anton had a handle on things.
Well, now we know. Cheerio.
Try not to poop again until
Успела.
I get a new nappy on you, okay?
Ну, привет.
Did you give her joy?
She never loved me. She went blubbering on about some childhood sweetheart who left on a train. Apparently, he made quite the impression.
Did you give her joy?
I almost didn't. I thought Trollope deserves to be in the Garden District. She only stayed with me to avoid the unpleasantness of breaking it off.
You haven't taken your own joy, have you?
Joy doesn't help. You never really forget, do you? It just makes things fuzzy around the edges, you know? So you can pretend. I want to forget her forever.
I'm not sure oblivion exists.
Please. You want my mojo recipe, don't you?
Forgetting could be dangerous. It's not like joy. There'll be holes in your memory, like a church made out of cheese and the whole congregation is mice. You might forget more than you want to.
I don't care. It's fair trade. Your future for my past.
Here's the recipe for oblivion. I tell you not to tell anyone where you got it, but there's very little danger of that. Goodbye, Benedict.
Ha ha ha.
There's no place like home. There's no place like home. Damn it. Oh, God. My feet are killing me.
Маска.
I won't let anyone take my little girls away.
How do you plan to manage that? You mustn't lie to them.
I'm not.
I said, how do you plan...
Как мне убрать? Мгм.
Better you than me.
О. А, это хлопушка. Блин, я думаю, это фляга. Я часть я никаким образом не могу здесь Артур, да? Ох.
Lovely weather.
Вау. Я так понимаю, это у нас помойка, да, местная? Эм. Что это за ужас такой? Так. Ужас. Тут люди. Я не знаю, болеют они мором или нет. Честно, знать не хочу. Нет, они вроде нормально. Ясно, нет. Нет, нормально. Ладно. Можно выдохнуть спокойно. Что это вообще за место? А! Чёрт. Лучше, видимо, всех опасаться. Вообще непонятно, где свои, где нет. О, дорога. Тут есть дорога. Ха. Жуть.
I half expect to see some horribly mutated Cheshire cat watching me from one of these trees. Oh. Where do I get the key card to this?
Ну, ключ по-любому тут. А. Надеюсь, мы доберем целости и сохранности.
I was sure Antoine had another lab, but he always said it was my imagination. A lab partner knows.
Please stand by for decontamination. You have been decontaminated.
Oh,
Please proceed into the lab.
о, фляга наконец. Туда фляга.
Testing Formula A317. Subject is a downer from the village. Retrieved from the Garden District September 12, 1964. Tests negative for plague.
Think we don't matter, just because we can't take joy. That gives you the right to stop us with plague.
Calm down. This experiment has approval from Dr. Verloc himself.
Значит, Мор появился не просто
Dr.
так.
Verloc, Tommy Kingsmill drank your fucking test tube and he was a bloody dead mushroom farm by dawn.
Everybody knows we have to do something. This is something. Look, just drink it down. There's a good girl.
Why don't you drink it? For science!
How did you get out of your guard?
Bottoms up!
Guard! No!
Боже. Значит, мне придется их убить, да?
Oh, you're never gonna get married if you treat men like that.
Здесь фляга. И ключ. Указано, что надо наверху. Отличная аптечка. О. Я тут что-то нашла поместиться.
Now I see what the boys like about fighting.
Окей. О,
What's this key card doing here?
ключ, карта.
I bet whoever left it was wearing a dress without pockets.
О. Надеюсь, там никого не будет.
Please stand by for decontamination.
Ох.
I suppose I just shove my canteen in there and hope it doesn't burn my hand off. Full canteen. I hope Harry's right about getting the mercury out. Oh, I've got to learn to give up some possessions, or I'm not going to win a race with a garden snail.
Всё там. Не нужно так, не нужно.
Right. Next ingredient, pituitary extract. Stuart Adams was tinkering with my old extractor, wasn't he? Maybe I can buy it back from him. Shh. Please stop crying.
Всем спасибо за просмотр. До свидания.